Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas to all. We're doing some holiday mixers just because this is the last breaks before Christmas. So we're doing basketball first. Basketball release just came out, Topps Chrome. We've incorporated some retail into the mix. I haven't opened any of this yet. So we're going to do a little bit of Topps Chrome basketball retail, a little bit of flagship. We're going to mix in some Breakers Delight boxes and hobby boxes. And break number one is good to go. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful. It's a blizzard here. Well, I guess it's not blizzarding right now, but it was. Mux, you getting some snow down by you? It's not like a ton on the ground, but it's blowing pretty hard. Is anybody locked into their house? There's something wonderful about that. Not having to leave the house. Just cozy on up. I hope you enjoy the show. We're going to start with the retail. How about a hanger box? And we'll work our way up. Good luck, break number one. I got to sort the list. Get us an A to Z team list. And we are good to go. I'm going to drop this link in the chat because I was a little late on randomizing. Just in case you missed it. Break number one link in the chat. 68 and sunny in North Carolina. Not trapping you in, Mux. That's a shame. All right, let's do this. Ready? 15 total cards in a hanger box? I just saw that. Man, they are pinching us. This is the smallest hanger box I've ever seen. But we do get exclusives. I'm going to come out with the value sheet over the weekend, hopefully. So I'm going to break down all the pack odds like I normally do with all the retail and on all the different formats, and we'll see, what the best dollar per format is. Chase exclusive Pulsar parallels. That's what we're looking for, folks. 15 degrees in Milwaukee. 73 in Cali. Merry Christmas, Liam. Here we go. Let's see if we can't get something special. Magic. And Trey Johnson, that's a good one. Top pick. And Whitehead is the Pulsar. 2 Pulsars. I like that. I bet you these Pulsar rookies will have a decent amount of value. Anytime you get a parallel rookie, of course. LeBron Serenity. And that actually... Go time. That's a refractor, Kyrie. So these parallels... Talked a little bit about it yesterday, but they come in a parallel too. You can get them, and they're like a much harder pull. What's next? Blaster box. They are awfully light. They weigh nothing. 28 total cards. But these are probably going to be actually an affordable, even though it doesn't seem like it, relative to how much the hobbies and jumbos and breakers boxes cost. This is going to be a somewhat affordable way to pull the cards you're looking for. Grady Dick, what are these called? This totally reminds me of a Panini insert. The white and blue parallels. Grady Dick, white and blue, unnumbered. Dirk. 81 in Lakeland. What is this? Is that another exclusive? It says red, white, and blue parallels. That's got to be some kind of an exclusive. It looks like a basketball. Like I said, this is my first time opening these, so we're learning together, maybe. Looking for a like spike? Yeah. Let's do it. We got 4 breaks today. We're doing baseball after this. Quick little basketball break, then into the baseball. Dylan Harper, Ball Duty. This is another one that looks like a prism insert. Very, just prism chrome with the little bit of color in the background. Not a fan of those, actually. Ball of Duty. Like, if you could see the city structure in the back with the explosion a little bit better, it would be much better. I feel like they brought on the Panini team over to Topps. Malawach and Wendell Carter Jr. So we are getting a lot of parallels. Anybody have any luck with basketball yet? Middleton Refractor. These blasters are actually looking good. I can't wait to break this down. See exactly where the value's at. LaMelo Activators. Another Panini looking, prism looking insert. It's just so dark. This is not like Topps at all. Reminds you of 90s Metal Universe. Well, we got a flipperoo here. Be something good. Just a refractor. Andrew Wiggins. Flipped around. Let's try the Mega Box. Any exclusives out of here? Blue X-Fractors. Exclusive blue X-Fractors. We got a loaded Black Friday box with a flag blackout, Giannis to 99, and Hollow Harper. Yeah, I've heard good things about those Target exclusive boxes. You know, 90s Metal Universe was better. Much better. As far as like the clarity of the chrome metal look. Like that just looks really blurred and muted and smeared. Another Ball of Duty. Like this one looks a little sharper because that's a refractor. The refractors definitely look better. You can see some color through there instead of just this muted gunmetal look. Ray Wave, X-Fractor. Oh yeah, there's a Knipple, by the way. I'll have to top load him. Retro, what's up? Base cards? Base cards are standard chrome. They don't look too dark to me, in my opinion. X-Fractors, standard. Marcus Smart, X-Fractor, Simpson. Man, these are loaded with parallels. This might be the format, guys. Because that's all you want is a Cooper parallel, and that'll pay for your box easily. Getting it graded, of course, will more than pay for your box. You can gem that thing up. Man, 3 in a row. These remind me of the 2024 Topps Chrome Update boxes where there's just so many parallels. Because, like, when you open a hobby box, yeah, you get the guaranteed auto, but there's not a lot of parallels in there. 1 or 2 prisms, refractors, maybe you get a couple numbered cards. So, if I had to guess, I would say that the numbered cards are going to flow out of the hobby at a higher clip. Go a little bit of color on this one. So, not much to show for the retail so far. But you got to get a little bit bigger of a sample. Let's do this Mega Box in a flagship, and then we'll get into the hobbies and Breakers Delights. We got 3 hobbies, 2 Breakers Delight. What's up, Sizzla? HUD, how's it going? Wong. Retro, do they have hobby breakers? Hockey breakers. Pretty sure. I mean, that's an Upper Deck thing. Upper Deck has the hockey licensing. So I doubt it. Pistons versus Mavericks last night. Thompson got kicked out real early in the game for nothing, dude. LeBron did way worse to the refs. Like, LeBron had his hands all over the refs and did not get kicked out. At least I don't think he got kicked out. I think he just got like a tech or something. Thompson didn't even, I didn't even see him touch the ref. He just got in his face. Got kicked out right away. Stupid. And then they almost kicked Cade out too. It was a real chirpy game. Chirpy and chippy. There's Harper. VJ. Pink Hollow McCain. 8-bit ballers, VJ. Vanderbilt. Cat. There's a Trey Johnson. Lanier, rainbow foil. Lanier, bouncing from chrome to flagship. Got me mixed up on my parallels. LeBron 8-bit baller. Not a lot going on. Yeah, I saw that John Boy breakdown. Ridiculous what LeBron can get away with. He's washed. Hollow. And it wasn't even anything either. Like, he got all mad about nothing. Man, this is like a desert, this box. Where's all the parallels? At least we should get a few more parallels. Hollows? At the very least, how about a numbered card? There's another rainbow foil, so we got 2 rainbow foils. Kneppel. Bailey, Malawak. There's a Cooper at least. Jeesh. Derek Queen's good. Was it Queen? Queen had a 30-point triple-double this year. That is phenomenal for a rookie. Okay. On to the Chrome hobbies. You know, we're at least going to get out of these boxes 1 to 2 numbered cards, couple of numbered cards, autograph, and we're looking for one of the tough to pull inserts. That's the goal. Instinct. That looks like a refractor. Yes, it is. Tyrese Maxey Instinct Refractor. I have found that the Instinct refractors look, well, just like all of these parallel inserts look really cool. There's Thompson to 299, the man we were just speaking of. I guess that was the first time he's ever been kicked out of a game. Kyrie Prism. And I don't know if that was like his whole playing career, like even back to high school, but they were saying that during the game. Like, he's got a mean look on his face, but I guess he's not that bad. Not that bad of a dude. What's up, Fitzy? Scott, how are you? Ace, Sleek. Thanks, Sizzla. Here's the autograph. It's a blue to 150. Oh. Wagner. Man, it looks like a cool... You know what? Man, that's another Panini looking... What's that insert? It looks like that. I can't remember what it's called because I don't open Panini enough. But they definitely got some Panini dudes over here for this. Why can't you be yourself, Topps? Wagner of the Magic. Michael got the auto. Congratulations, Michael. Crusade, yep. That's it. Looks like a Crusade. Anthony Edwards loading. There's our wave. So 1 to 2 of these waves per hobby as well. So you're going to get your refractors, prisms, waves out of the hobby, and at least a numbered card. Nick Clifford Destiny. Destiny looks pretty good. It looks... There's a base Wemby. Destiny looks like a high-end card. It looks like a high-end insert, but it's kind of a common one. Edwards, Clutch Gene. Here's another one that looks better in a parallel. You can actually see some colors. Tall Tales. Got another numbered card. Yellow. Ja. Lanier rookie. To 275 on the Morant. Just making sure that's not an image variation. Nope. Kinda, these cards have a lot of cardboard particles all over the place. If you guys haven't yet, could you hit the like button real quick to get us to 100? Real quick. Definitely took some ideas. It's almost like they are using the printing, like the same printers. Or something. Like there's something with the printing. I'm not a fan. I wish it would just stay like the normal Topps inserts that we're used to that aren't all dark like that. I hate the dark look. It's not appealing to me. Malawach Instinct. Meyer Tinsel, I've not seen. Clutch Gene, Larry Bird. Jaden Ivey refractor. Prism Williams. Tall Tales Wemby. Did you see the Rays Pirates Houston deal? Brandon Lau, Mangum, Montgomery, Melton, Mike Brant, bunch of nothing that matters, sounds like. And Brandon Lau is pretty good, but he can never stay healthy. Negative Porter, or Portis, I mean, Bobby Portis. Still in the league. Surprised. DeRozan Prism. There we go. Magic to 75. Purple parallel Clutch Gene. See how much better the parallels look? Especially the purple with the color match situation going on. It actually looks really good. Let's get a better look at it. Yeah. It's got the Lakers. John's got the Lakers. Congratulations. So we got 4 numbered parallels if you include the auto, and a negative, and a bunch of prisms and refractors. Let's get serious with the Breakers Delight box. Now this is where the magic is. Seth, hoping for a junior in break 3. Good luck to you. Here's where the magic is, folks. Refractors first. Tobias, check this out. Cole Anthony in a Memphis jersey? He's never played for Memphis. They just photoshopped him into a Memphis jersey. He's currently, so this is a Magic card, but he's currently on the Bucks. Anybody cares. Scoop to 50. Back-to-back golds. Grady Dick to 50 and Scoot. So we got David with the Raptors. Trailblazers, Phillip. Derek Lively to 99. The wrong Maverick. Justin, come on. Flipper. Martin for the Raptors going to David. And in big orange, Markkanen. 6 of 25. Going to David. Man, David, you got both the autos in this. Oh, that's a big one. Knipple, rookie to 99. X's and woes. And Drake Powell to 75. Man, there are just a mountain of parallels in these boxes. Numbered parallels. Low numbered parallels. Let me get these boys up on the stage. You wish Topps would create a different flagship design for basketball. Well, mostly you hear that from people coming from the Panini side. The Topps guys like the continuity between sports. I think it's a majority of people prefer the continuity, but I have definitely heard from some people that they wish there was a different design. I like the continuity myself. That way you know what year it is. Like, if you have different designs, it just doesn't feel like a Topps release. It feels like a different product. So there's all kinds of different inserts. They look way different. And they're going to have different releases. Do you autograph any of your cards when you mail out the breaks? Occasionally, I have special breaks with autographs in them, but I'm keeping that to a smaller amount nowadays. I used to autograph more of them, but I didn't want to water it down and make it seem like it wasn't anything special. So I haven't done many in the last couple releases, but I do a few, and you might find one from time to time. I used to number a bunch of them too, hand numbered my special cards, and I would autograph some of them too, and that took forever. Took a long time, and I found that nobody really, not nobody, but I didn't hear a lot of people that were appreciating it. So I was like, man, why am I even doing this then? Some people did, and then they of course appreciate it when it's gone. So now I just make variations instead of hand numbering and signing a bunch of them. Yegor rookie to 299. Going to Travis. Prism Garland. Kawhi clutch. Refractor Thibault. Paul George sleek finishers. Larry Bird tall tales. Another Aqua Scoot to 199. Going to Phil. Walter Clayton Jr., Youthquake. Another Tall Tales, Cat. Prism Struss. That's a cool card. VJ, Destiny. I think these are... they're one of my favorites. What do you guys think? Do you like the Destiny cards? Kind of tough to see through the camera, but they look good in person. Autograph, Drake Powell. Going to Travis. Another Tall Tales, Kawhi. Refractor, Marshall. And a negative. Do you get like one negative per box? RJ Barrett. Seems like we've gotten a negative. Oh, there we go. Destiny Cooper. Justin got Dallas. Congratulations. Dylan Harper. Good rookie. Clutch Booker. Refractor Ja. Did we just... We did. We got the base Cooper, too. It's a good box. Dylan Harper, 2 Coopers. Nice VJ. It's a good hobby box. Card brand. Yeah. For top loaders, cardshells.com. The best top loaders in the game. They got a single frame design for their top loaders. Way cleaner of a look. UV coating so your cards don't fade. The sleeves are cut corner sleeves too, so you don't mess your cards up. And use the code Stryker25 for a discount. Stryker25 at cardshells.com. Make sure you pick up some Easy Glide soft sleeves at the very least. They're cheap, and those soft sleeves will change your collecting life. Wiggins Refractor. It's also a veteran-owned company, so you might as well support them. U.S. veteran-owned company. Another Wave. Tyson. Giannis Prism. Wemby Loading. That was a good box. Derek Queen Refractor. That was a good box. It was so good. Let's do another one. Yeah, they have card savers too. I use them every day for shipping right here. They're actually, and I'm not even just saying this, they're the best card savers on the market. Because they're a slightly bigger, just slightly. You can barely tell, but they fit cards in easier. You can slide them in easier than like a regular card saver that you would get from some other trash company. They've got everything, man. One touches, card savers, storage boxes, sleeves, all the different top loaders. They got everything. What do you use for A&G frame minis? 100 point top loaders. The 100 point top loaders will fit most of the relics that you would get out of flagship. Any kind of standard relic. Even out of like heritage, they'll fit those too. Yeah, they got the top loader binders, and they have PSA slab binders. I've got a bunch of those. I use the PSA slab binders. Makes it easy to go through your slab collection. Because I also have like a Zion case type thing for some of my slabs. And I find it's kind of annoying when you want to just look through your slabs. Let me clean this up a bit. You know what I mean? Like when you got to actually pull each individual one out. And then you also, it's harder to find them. So when you have them in a binder, slab binder, you can just like flip through the pages real quick. It's like double protection for them too, because there's it's like a case on top of a case. Clutch Gene Clay. Destiny Richardson. Bronny Jr. has a card for some reason. Jaquez Wave. Oh, yay, 2 Bronnies. Ingles Prism. VJ. We're getting all the base. Good base rookies. Here's our first parallel. Voices. Giannis to 75. The purple. Al, congratulations on the sweet looking insert parallel. Refractor Clifford, and there's the auto. Mark Williams, 20 of 75. Going to William. I like these Skywrite signatures. They look super clean. Yeah, museums coming out. I don't know how soon, but usually when they announce a release, it's like usually like a month or less than a month. There's our boy Yang. Also, before that though is 5-star. 5-star's coming out like I think next week. Sarek Wave. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I couldn't get very much of it. They really have that release pinched, and it's really I couldn't find it available anywhere. So I got 2 cases coming, and it is a better release than it's ever been. I think you get 5 autographs per box and a base card. They never used to have a 5-star base card. Knipple rookie. So the base cards are going to be collectible of whatever rookie it is. Easy boy with a $4.99. Happy holidays, Stryker. Thank you for a fun year of breaks. Everybody liked the stream. Thanks, brother. Buddy Healed with a true blue. So yeah, 5-star is going to be wicked. I looked up some of the cards that come out of there, and they've definitely made it more of a premium release from the standard of like what kind of autographs you get too. There's staff. Pieces of like game used bat. Like bat barrels and bat knobs, pieces of gloves and batting gloves. Davis to $3.99. Multi-signatures. There's like 5 swatch. What is that? However many. 5 swatches and an on-card auto. Game used. They're incorporating that. So it looks fun. I can't wait to see what it's all about. Also looking forward to museum. All right, a Breaker's Delight. Then we're going to move on to baseball breaks. We got 3 of them with the newest releases. I don't work for Topps. Who said I work for Topps? I work for myself. I'm a sole proprietor. I mean, do you see me on Fanatics Live? Or are we on YouTube? That'll tell you right there. Whoa. 1 of 2. I have never seen this before. That is a beautiful hit. 1 of 2. I don't know what that's called. Followed by 1 to 10. The breakers boxes continue. Here we go. Christie to 10. Herder to 2. Gold. Tate to 50. Come on, give us some good autographs. We got... Dude, we might have got a bonus... We might have got a bonus auto, too. What's up with this? Oh, sweet. Giannis to 75. On-card auto. Purple geometric. Al, what a hit. Wow. This box is insane. Kalkbrenner rookie auto. On-card. Going to William. And a freebie? Jace Richardson on-card orange to 25. Michael. And we got more. Another black back there. Get out of here with this box. First, the Booker is to 75. Sleek finishers. And I think we got another black. Image variation. Black rookie image variation to 10. Jace Richardson. This is the most insane box I've ever seen. A card to 210. Bonus auto. 2 cards to 10. More like this, please. Whoa. Giannis signature is not it. Talking about. Whew. You can buy them, man. They're available. Just go to Blowout, Dave and Adams, Steel City, any of the distributors. You can buy Breakers Delight boxes. They've been available for like a month. They're available to anybody. I mean, they might be sold out now, but they were available. I saw some on Dave and Adams. Check Dave and Adams if you're really interested. They are, last I saw, they were $1,500 a box, though. I charged way less for this break, by the way. Way less than retail. Jeez. Okay, well, that is it. Let's check out the hits. What distributors? I just said Dave and Adams, Steel City, Blowout. There's 3. Diamond Cards, Midwest. There's 5. I don't know what every single store has in stock, man, but I've seen them on several different websites. You can always, like, if you want a Breakers Delight box, you can buy them from at least, look at those places first. Those are the big ones. Dave and Adams always has them. Until they sell out, you know, they only have limited allocations, but they were available for like a month. Once people like actually see these opened, and then they go buy them and they're gone. Because they're very expensive, you know, that like people don't know what to expect, understandably. But then when they see them, they're like, oh, okay, they're awesome. That's why they're so expensive. I'm just going to buy all those. And then they gone. Because there's not like an infinite amount of them. All right, here are the hits. Showtime, thanks for becoming a hitter. Appreciate it. Which is more rewarding, buying a PSA 10 or pulling a card and sending it off? Oh, pulling a card and sending it off. Buying a PSA 10, there's like no, it's not rewarding at all for me. It's just like, sweet, there's a card. I guess I'll put it in a box and look at it once in a great while. But you actually pull the card and you remember it. And then you send it away, get it graded, and it gems another memory. It's like, that's the way to go. All right, we got this man insert. Grady Dick, Whitehead, Peavy, Carter, Dort, Bam, McCain, Lanier, Marshall, Wolf, Connaughton, Henderson. That is in Aqua to 199. Yegor to 299. Why are they different, I wonder? It's the same color. That's to 199. That's to 299. Powell auto. Barrett negative. Wave Tyson. Jaquez. Sarek. Got a few Coopers. Flagship. I'm glad they changed the image. Flagship. Chrome. Destiny insert. Another to 299. Aqua. Anthony Davis to 399, Buddy Hield 499, Antetokounmpo 75, Morant to 275, negative Portis, Edgecombe Destiny Lively to 99, Powell to 75, geometric, Magic to 75, Clutch Gene purple, Scoot to 50, Wagner blue auto to 150, Martin autograph, Markkinen to 25, orange parallel, Knipple, green, rookie, X's and woes. Grady Dick to 50. Mark Williams to 75. Black, I think that's an image variation. Speckle, 8 of 10. Richardson. Booker, sleek finishers to 75. Kalkbrenner, rookie auto. On card. Jace Richardson, on card to 25. Orange. Antetokounmpo to 75. Purple Geo. Tate to 50. Christie to 10. And Herder to 2. 1 of 2. Very interesting. All right, guys, we're on to basketball. Break number 2. It is the Holiday Cheer Mixer. Where you at, break 2? Let's get some fire in the chat. Tell me who you want. Who are you looking for? Well, let's start with an A and G box. We got all the last few releases. We've got Allen and Ginter, Heritage High Number, Topps Chrome Cosmic, Topps Chrome Update, Hobby Boxes, and Breakers Delight Boxes, Topps Archives, and the latest release from Under Wraps Baseball, Series 2, and it's a banger release. Showtime with the Kanata 100 spot? Oh my goodness. Appreciate all the breaks and recent content. I might not be able to catch the live streams, but always make sure to catch them later. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Wow, that is very generous. Oh my gosh, thank you. Appreciate it, brother. That is huge. Hat tip. Chatty has become a hitter as well. Okay, we got... What am I trying to do? Open that without cutting it? Silly Stryker. Nick Kurtz color match. What are we looking for? Come on, guys. Break number 2. You got to call out what you want. You know how it works. It literally works sometimes. Sometimes it works every time. Get some stretches in after that Wednesday stream. I'm still exhausted from it, man. Yesterday was brutal, and then it's just been nonstop. Nonstop. Up really late. Getting up early in the morning. I had a doctor's appointment today. Freaking just nonstop driving through the blizzard. But hey, it's Friday Fire, and it is the last break for a week. Although I'm going to make some content for you. I'm going to make some videos and stuff. Not a lot of people make YouTube videos during this time of year, but I'm going to try to keep a few coming your way. Sensing a Kurtz auto to 5. Mini Chrome Christy Mathewson auto. Livy 101. Chef Reactions auto. Showtime auto. Dino Relic, yes! Cam Smith to 5 Cosmic. Looking for the Otanis. Larry David auto. That's what I'm talking about. Merry Christmas, Prince Purple. Prince Purple Rain. Forever. Camille with a $25 super chat. Thank you so much. Camille's bound to get, let's see, Braves. Oh boy, I gotta sort these A to Z real quick. There we go. Camille's got the Braves. Oh my gosh. So are we gonna get an Acuna auto then? You know what I just did? Speaking of content coming your way, I just bought a couple of cases of, should I tell you what I got? How about you guys guess? Let's keep the chat lively. Stay involved. Hit the like button. And why don't you guess? I just bought 2 cases to do PC rips. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole case. I mean, you know how expensive that is for like a single video or whatever. But let's see if you can guess what they are. You get an aggressive hat tip if you get it right. Here's our first hit. It's an auto. Oh, Hanahan. We're going to have to random that bugger off. Oh, Hanahan. The non-baseball hit. We'll random that off at the end. The guesses are coming in. 2024 Heritage High number. Case of Chrome update. SpongeBob cases. High number 2018 update. 22 update. 20 Topps Archives. 25 Chrome. I see your guesses, but I don't see it yet. Cosmic. 22 UK. 2018. Fermin. Straight up jellyfish. We have not seen the standard jellyfish yet, as far as I know. Isn't that crazy? We're still seeing new cards. Ozzy Chrome. Ozzy Chrome Mini. Marvel Chrome, Topps Basketball, Megas, Star Wars Galaxy, 21 high number, 22 Stadium Club, 1989 Upper Deck. Still haven't seen it yet. Jacob Wilson. There's the beach. Coast Guard Beach, Cape Cod. Julio. A&G Black from the past. Soto, couple of foils. Guerrero, black border. Stan. Buster. Cardinal. Seaver. I kind of feel like getting this Jacob Wilson up there. Bowman Megas 2025. Give us a hint. Kind of just like you guys guessing until you get it right. There's only so many possible releases of all time that could go back any amount of years, and I'm not going to tell you how many years. Is it maybe just this year? Ooh. Hi. Hey there. You want a top loader too? Okay. Battle Arena. 2019 Topps Holiday. That's a great guess. Unique guess. Robin Yount Bat Relic. Gold filigree to 50. For Thomas. 2025 Cosmic. 2018 Update. 22 Update Sapphire. 89 Upper Deck. 24 Update. North Headlight House. Hershiser Filigree. 21 Series 2. '86 traded. Oh. I do have some of that. For a rainy day. But that wasn't it. That's a great guess. Lou Gehrig, Bo, and a Ginter back. 25 Holiday, 24 update hanger case, 2018 Bowman, 23 update, 24 Heritage. I would say that nobody's been very close. Maybe one sort of close guess. Let me narrow it down. It is not before 1986. Like the 86, that'll be the floor. It's not before that. The 86 guess. So you don't got to go like way back. '93 finest, that would be amazing. Some of this stuff you can't even find, so like that '93 finest. That's unfortunately, I don't know if you could even find a case of that if you wanted. A lot of stuff dries up and it's just not available. And then like I wouldn't buy it on eBay either way. That'd be the kind of thing I'd want to buy from Baseball Exchange. Or if Blowout or like one of the main distributors had it, I have no problem buying from Blowout, Dave and Adam, Steel City. I trust them. They're not going to mess around with their business. See, the only time that you ever end up with an issue with those guys is when they buy a product off of somebody else and then that person that they bought it off of was shady and they just didn't know. Like they couldn't tell. I've had that happen before with packs, value packs. Opened up the value packs and they were resealed. But I sent them back and they took care of me, you know. 87, 86, 2019 Topps Chrome, 97 Bowman Chrome, 92 Bowman. You guys are still off. Let's see who's been around the channel long enough to know what my style is. Also, I mean, I did give you kind of a clue the other day. I'll leave it at that. Who was hanging around the other day? Victor Mesa Jr. to 150. Marlins hit. No way. Oh, Nicholas has the Marlins. Kiro Chrome. Gillespie blue. So 2 blues. Numbered blues already. 2 Marlins numbered blues already. Rushing blue sparkles. Oh, look at that real one. Awesome hit, Ellie. Yes. David. Sick pull, dude. Ellie's Sig is pretty sweet, too. 96 Metal Universe. Oh, I wish. We're talking a case here, guys. If you could find one box on Metal Universe, you're like... I mean, it would probably be like $20,000 or something. I don't know, like, insane. This stuff, here's another hint. It's not super expensive. I'm not about to open like a case of something super expensive, you know. Another good hit, James Wood. Usually I like to open stuff for the PC that's like nice value, good value. '16 update megas. Collector's choice, not that kind of like. So it's a good value with nice upside, high upside. And I was kind of talking about it a little bit the other day about like the kind of stuff you can get. I don't want to go too much deeper. 2005 Upper Deck. 2018 Bowman. That's really expensive. 2018 Bowman. 87 tops. I do have a bunch of 87 tops. Muck City 2021 Chase Ohtani. Searching for a Jeter rookie. 92, 93. I got some Jeter wax, but nope. I just bought these boxes yesterday. And it was something that I used to open. I really enjoyed. And then it got pretty expensive. And now it's not as expensive. Chrome Fluidity, Blue Henderson. Cabrera Refractor. Perfect 10 Tatis. Chrome Fisher, Blue Rivas. Drake Baldwin Blue. Triple play. I wouldn't be caught dead. Right to the fire with the triple play. Right to the burning fire. 2019 Series 2. 2011 tops, too expensive. But I do have some of that. That's like long-term hold stuff. 22 UK, good guess. You mentioned 2018 Chrome because of Ohtani. No. You're mistaken. I did mention Ohtani, but it wasn't that. It wasn't 2018 Chrome. It was like Ohtani based, the conversation, but it was more affordable stuff where you can find Ohtani autographs. '89 Fleer for the Ripken Johnson. That's a good one. That is an enjoyable chase. 2018 Optic. No, but I like where your head's at. I'm not opening an Optic. 2018 Chronicles FOTL, that would be sweet. Oh, we're going to be tough to open it. I forgot. You know what? Now that I have humbled myself to the point where I'm not ashamed of using scissors, let's just do the archives too, because it's the same kind of packs. And there's more room on top of these, so you don't even have to be as cautious. 23 Don Ross. 2019 Chrome. We got a couple of guys saying 2019 Chrome, which I used to love to open that. So I mean, that's a good guess. '2018 Hobby complete sets. That doesn't sound that fun. But if the price was right and the return was there, I would do it. I just haven't looked into it. 22 Bowman. Bob Ross. I've never actually opened that. Super chat above. Sorry, I did not see it. David with a $10 super chat. That is a sweet Ellie. Thanks so much. You're welcome. That is an awesome Ellie. Love the real ones. All right, I'll just tell you, because you guys haven't hit it yet, unless someone did and I missed it. 2019 Heritage High number. Remember, I was talking the other day about the Ohtani autographs and Ohtani cards that you can get. We're talking second year Ohtani cards. They've got real one Ohtani autos out of there. But not only that, we're talking Vladdy real one rookies, Tatis real one rookies, Pete real one rookies. I think Tucker's actually in regular Heritage. But then on top of that is the opportunity to get an Ohtani real one. And they have Hank Aaron autographs in there. And they have just all kinds of sweet stuff. And they're finally to the point where it's like, you know what? These are affordable enough where I can just grab a case, and I feel like you have a pretty good chance at hitting a decent autograph. No, you're not going to... Every box doesn't have an auto. It's going to be a lot of relics that you get out of there, but you'll probably get at least 4 real ones, if not 5. Maybe you pull a red ink. You double your money if you just easily, if not quadruple your money if you pull an Ohtani. On top of all the other cards you can get, like just the base rookies of Tatis and Pete and Vlad are collectible, and then you can get the image variations too of all those cards and the chromes. Scherzer to 99, so that's one of them. Pink Albies, Satchel, Randy, Matt Shaw, Dylan Cruz. I like this release. Imanaga, Cyber Stats. A lot of people loving this release. Zach Veen, Pink Crochet, and Ron Darling. Another Ron Darling. What year product? 2019 Heritage High number is what I was talking about. I like 2019 stuff in general. And then the second layer of 2019 stuff is like, and maybe I just hold on to the whole case. I don't know. Or maybe I haven't really decided if I just want to rip or hold, or rip a little, hold a little. James Wood. Judge to 99. Because there's Kurtz too. We're getting a lot of cards here. Ohtani. Campbell. Punch out. Tim Salmon. Are these the same 2 autos that we've gotten in a hobby box of this before? Tim Salmon and Ron Darling. David with the Angels. Jackson. Cam Smith, rookie. Yamamoto. Lou Bob. India. Soto All-Star. Torque. We got another numbered card. These look great. These golds. Gold Cyber Stat to 50 looks awesome. Going to Nathan. Another numbered card. Man, we've gotten a bunch of numbered stuff out of here. This stuff is definitely shorter printed than normally. Kiro to 149. Nick Kurtz, Punch Out. It's a cool card. Vientos Pink. Marcelo in there. Hank. Okay, we've already got a bunch of cards on the stage, and we haven't even moved on to the big boy stuff yet, but we will right now. We've got Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobby Box, Topps Chrome Update Hobby Box, 2 Topps Chrome Update Breakers Delight Boxes, and the Volume 2 Under Wraps Autograph Baseball, with a potential Babe Ruth autograph ball, Mickey Mantle, Ted Williams, Willie Mays, multi-signed baseballs. We already pulled a multi-signed baseball with 3 of the greatest catchers of all time. And you could also get the 101s, Kanjis, Otani autos, just all kinds of stuff. Need to get some of those standout punch outs so I can have them at work. I wonder if they're going to have some decent value because they'd be fun to play with. I don't know. People like busting them out, putting them on their desk and whatnot. Do you want to put him up here? We can. We put the judge up there too. Let's start with this. Better get some stands ready. One sec, guys. '24 and '25 is Otani's best years. As a player, you mean? Listen to any more Sleep Token? Yeah. You saw him live in Phoenix? Whoa. Yeah, I've been listening to him a lot. I have to actually stop because it's stuck in my head now. And I have a problem with that. Where if I listen to a band too much, it'll get stuck in my head and I can't, like it's running through my head while I sleep. All day long, everything I do. So I need to take it easy. Refractors. Hagenman. Yastrzemski, Koss, Soto Gio, Dylan Dingler, true blue rookie auto. I love that. Dingler's a stud. Alex, that is yours, my friend. Nice true blue on card Dylan Dingler rookie auto and a purple Chang to 250. A Pirates it for Nick. How about a gold? Gold Wave Kumar rookie debut to 50. Another gold. Dolander true rookie to 50. True gold. True rookie. Gold geometric. Be specific here. And a Kristen Campbell image variation. Nice hit, Bobby. Jeez, it keeps going. Brooks Lee geometric. Wow. More Breakers Delight boxes, please. Your LCS recently got 2019 Chrome Mega Boxes. Oh, those are fun. How'd they get those, I wonder? You bought 2 or 3, got a Vlad Refractor to $2.99. Bunch of Vlad Pete. Vlad numbered, got a 9. I wonder how he got those megas, dude. Those are not very common. Like 2018, especially Chrome. 2018 Topps Chrome is completely dry. 2018 Chrome Update you can still find, but it's super expensive. 2018 regular Chrome, if you can find it, like a hobby box, is like $2,200 or something. It's super, super expensive. But 2019 is starting to get that way too a little bit. The regular Chrome, like the cards aren't worth as much. There's not as much of a ceiling. You got a bunch of mid-grade to potentially high-grade cards from the 2019 Topps Chrome stuff. Because you even have Kyle Tucker in 2019 Topps Chrome. So you got Tucker, Vlad, Tatis, and Pete, and then some other like lesser guys. So there's not really like the ultimate ceiling like there used to be. Like 2018's got the ultimate ceiling with Ohtani, Soto, Acuna even. But 2019's starting to drop too, especially those mega boxes. You don't see those around very much anymore. Did you get the Aqua Skeens graded? I don't know what you're talking about. 24 update Aqua Skeens. I haven't gotten anything graded in a while, so probably not. Although maybe it is in my to be graded pile. I got a stack of about 50 or 60 cards that need to be graded. They're just sitting there. I kind of prioritized my Motu collection to get graded, and that took a ton of time, and it really drained me. I spent like probably about 30 hours with that submission, and I don't have very much time, like free time. That's my free time, is doing that. So that chewed up a lot of my free time over the last couple weeks. But I finally got that, and that whole grading submission process to get action figures graded is it's harder because of the shipping. You gotta like, this is all on card stuff. So each figure is big, and it's very fragile. You gotta have special cases for those, and then you gotta pad inside the case and outside the case and all around the box. I double cardboarded the boxes. Those things are so fragile. If anything happens to them along the way, you're talking about potential hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars in damage. Just from the slightest dent in the bubble. Or God forbid, like the cardboard gets damaged. They're super fragile. So that was a really long process, and I definitely don't feel like grading anything right now. But I will. I still holding out hope that there's going to be a sale sometime for PSA. I don't know why I care. What would I save? Maybe $60 on a submission or something. Maybe 100, 120. Topps Chrome Update Suzuki. Pete. Refractor Flurry. Vivas Prism. Teodosio on-card auto for the Angels, David. Motu, yeah. All vintage Motu from the 80s. All near mint to mint. Shane Smith, All-Star Game. Depending on how those get graded, we're talking about a retirement fund, potentially. Or just like a brand new car, if they don't grade out as high as I would like. Marcelo. But there's a lot riding on it, so I've been kind of stressed about that. And it's my first submission ever for action figures, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know. They look great to me, but maybe I'm overlooking something. I probably should have just like done a small submission and then just see how it goes, and then I would know. But I went all in because I had a sale. Angel Acuna Gold Wave 31 of 50. $89 for a pink refractor Ohtani from 2019. The pink. I probably had a bunch of those, man. I got to go back through my Ohtanis because they've gotten a lot more expensive. Dude, I found in my PC the other day of cards that I was just like going to sell because they were kind of, I didn't think at the time they weren't that great. I found like 6, 7, 8 Otani rookies. Otani cup cards, Otani rookies of all different shapes and sizes. It's like, jeez. The best part about going back through your wax. Zebby, negative. Because I opened up a lot of 2018 back in the day. It was in the clearance bin, man. 2018 update was in the clearance bin, and I bought all of it I could ever find. And so I got tons of Otani rookies. Sent the best ones away to get graded, but they're still, like, I'm looking at these, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with these. Maybe there's a tiny, tiny flaw that would maybe be a 9, but still maybe a 10. And I haven't even looked through, like, those were just, like, loose random cards that I was going to sell. I haven't looked through the PC part yet. Topps Chrome Cosmic. We're almost at 200 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Let me drop you a little link in the chat, and I'll put the QR code on screen for a second. If you're watching on your TV, just snap a pic of that QR code. It'll take you to my Patreon page. And I'll put a link in the chat too. This is the best way to support the channel. If you like this channel and you like the content, you watch a lot of it, and you want to know a way to give back in this holiday season, you can become a slammer on Patreon. The benefit to you is that's how you join a break. You'll be notified when I post a break. You can buy in if you want. You don't have to buy into breaks. Lots of people are members and they don't buy in. They just want to support the channel, support the cause, support the community. Good vibe baseball card community. And we're getting into basketball a little bit. We'll be getting into football when Topps comes out with football cards as well. You can also DM me, direct message me with any questions you have about the hobby or anything at all. I prioritize those messages. Sometimes you got to give me a little bit of time because I do get tons of messages every day. And it's quite overwhelming. But I do my best to get back a hold of everybody, especially if you're a slammer. I make sure to get back a hold of you. Jake Paul and Joshua fight. I don't really know what to think of that. I don't have Netflix, so I probably won't watch it unless one of my friends is getting it. But it's, dude, these breaks are gonna take forever to sort anyway. What time is it on? Is it a late one? Flippers and scalpers cleared the shelves and passed on 2018 update on clearance. Well, when 2018 update was on clearance, there wasn't really any flippers and scalpers going around. That's why it was on clearance. Or else they would have, because even though it was in clearance, it was still a good product, and anybody who knew, knew. I was new into the hobby, and I knew. So, if you're a flipper or scalper, you would have grabbed it. Like, what else was... I mean, I don't think there were really a lot of flippers and scalpers in 2018. At the end of 2018, early 2019. That kind of started with the pandemic, a lot of it. 2020. I mean, there's always going to be some flippers involved when you got a massive release, especially with football. Like a lot of the football guys in basketball, when there's a huge rookie, will go there. But they were definitely the flippers and the people that were like lined up. They were not after baseball in 2020, 2021. So I had whatever I wanted when I would go in to get stuff. They would just go after football and basketball. Vientos Blue Moon to 99. It's going to be an execution. I don't know enough about the guy he's fighting. Jake Paul is always underrated. I know that much. He's also a dog. And also the guy he's fighting just came off a knockout. Like, he got knocked out. So anytime you just got knocked out and you come back your next fight, there's a better chance that you're going to get knocked out. Trey Sweeney. Nucleus. Corbin. But I think Vegas probably has it right. There's Parade Ace Refractor. Like, the Tyson fight, I was all over Paul. Like, I bet a lot on Paul. Kurtz. Will Wagner to 150. Do you ever see us going back to pre-COVID baseball cards? Yeah, it just depends on who the rookies are, man. This will happen in any sport. Like that pre-COVID type of hype. Like it just happened with Pokemon cards. So yeah, there will always be waves of one sport is going to have a huge rookie, and people are going to gobble up the cards, the retail versions. They're going to buy it all up as fast as they can because there will be a market to flip it. That happens all the time, and it'll always happen. I mean, there's going to be years where there's maybe not a good rookie in any sport. That's rare. There's always a hype guy in one sport or another, if not all three. James Wood. Now, will it get to that exact level? No, probably. Well, if there's another, like, flood of government money. Scooble Nuke. Jay dropping 5 gifted. Appreciate that, brother. Check the chat. See if you just got a gifted membership. Launched. Chipper. For Camille. James Wood and Dylan Cruz. Star Clusters. Do you see them dropping Topps Cosmic Basketball? Yeah. Skeens. I mean, just look what they got for Topps Chrome, how much they got for it. Cosmic will be more, and people will gobble it up. Oh my gosh, what is this? Constellation. Wow. That's a first. That is an incredible card. Holy Dominic. Joshua's the number 1 or 2 heavyweight in the world. Is he still? I know he used to be. If he still is, then yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to win. I wouldn't mind seeing Jake Paul get annihilated, put in his place against the first real competition he's ever had. But why would he do it? Unless he thought he had a little edge. Like every fight Jake Paul's been in to this point he's had some kind of an edge where people don't give him credit for being any kind of boxer, and he goes and fights somebody washed up or something, or like not a real boxer. So now he's actually fighting someone real. I don't know, it'll be interesting. That is a crazy pull, you guys. That's like a hot B. We gotta hot B that thing. Does anybody have the odds for that? Constellation. It's glorious. The Ben Rice sold for 2.1K of that card. One in 5 cases. Another Breaker's Delight box. Showtime still up there with that big super chat. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Have we ever gotten a Cosmic Lunar Box? I don't think so. I don't think we have. Refractors? Sasaki Rookie Geometric? Another Teodosio, this time a purple speckle. You got 2 of them, David. Another Angel. Aldegari. Better make up for it with some more juice in here. Harrington to 199. Avens to 50. It's good. Kristen Campbell to 250. Purple. Well, they gave us a bonus Geo. Workman, Wilson, Stowers, and Gritchick. That was a little bit dry. First one was juiced, though. 1 juiced, 1 dry. And then we've got a baseball. Get ready for the baseball because, Chad, I need you involved. You got to guess. I'm going to show you the autograph. Just a little glimpse of it, and we're going to see if we can guess who it is. On the mystery autograph baseball. Checklist is phenomenal. You pulled a Nick Kurtz constellation variation? Really? Are you lying? I feel like you're lying. You're so nonchalant about it. You're just like, I pulled the Nick Kurtz variant. It's, I don't know, several $1,000s. Raw. Whatever, I've had better. One out of 800 cosmic packs. Okay, so they're not like super crazy hard, but that is still pretty hard. So that makes it a little more believable. If it was like 1 in 5,000 or something, then I'd be like... So attainable, albeit very difficult. We've got to random this off. Okay, we got an Ohtani, and that is a foil. Jacob Wilson, game used bat relic, Robin Yount to 50. James Wood, hollow foil, rookie performers. Mesa to 150. Launched chipper, Scooble, Nuke. James Wood and Nick Kurtz rookies. Sweeney, Nucleus, Brooks Lee, Gio, Teodosio. Matthews, negative. Wood, rookie. Scherzer to 99. Kurtz, punch out. Kiro to 149. Gunner to 50. Gillespie to 150. Baldwin, blue. Salmon, auto. Darling, auto. Kurtz, Judge, green. Kumar to 50. Dolander to 50. Campbell, image variation. Vientos to 99. Wagner to 150. Aldegarhi, auto. Harrington to 199. Evans to 50. Campbell to 250. Teodosio to 299. Constellation Vladdy. Angel Acuna Gold Wave to 50. Dylan Dingler True Blue Rookie Auto. Chang to 250. And Ellie De La Cruz Real One autograph. All right, I'm going to put this boy in the randomizer, and whoever's name is on top gets it. Just looks like a star. His autograph is just a star. Interesting. All right, check this out. Come on over with me. Join me. Join me. We're going to take the buy-in names, copy them, bring them over to random, put them down, roll the dice. Whoever's on top gets the card. Ready? 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. For all the marbles. Round 4. 4. Brad, congratulations. This is your Ohanian. Alexis, founder of Reddit. Who do you have, Brad? Brad, do you have the Nationals? All right, break number 2 is in the books. Oh wait, we got the ball still. Duh. Still got to do the ball in break number 2. These balls are real they're just real loose on all the sealed business. Get ready to guess. Where's our tag? There's no tag in this? How are we supposed to know? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's on the other side. There it is. Ready? Where's the auto? There it is. Okay. It's got an inscription on it. I might know who that is. I think I know who that is. Come on, chat. Get your guesses in. Tim Salmon. If no one, yeah, I mean, someone's gonna get this pretty. There you go. Okay, everybody knows. Everybody knows. What does that say? It says Cy Young on there. There's no way he would be able to say 2 times Cy Young. Does it? Oh, it says 24. 24 something Cy Young. And another inscription. His number on there as well. Very cool. Tarek School. That's an awesome one, man. Another Tigers hit. Alex, congratulations. Okay, break number 3. We are on break number 3. Good luck, break number 3. We're going to up the ante a little bit. The Winter Wonderland mixer. In this break, we've got an additional Topps Chrome update box, so we might as well open it up first. Skubal 2-time Cy Young. You can't say 2-time Cy Young because they would have had to have that ball far in advance. I think it says 24 Cy Young. It definitely says 24 something Cy Young. Maybe AL Cy Young. That makes sense. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. That. These guys have chicken scratches. Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen worse, and you would too if you had to sign that amount of stuff. Maybe. Yeah, 24 AL Cy Young. Yep. Old timers definitely have better autos. He won 24 and 25, but these just came out. And do you know how much time you need to get all those balls signed and then to get them packaged up and release them and all that kind of stuff? Months and months and months. So he wouldn't have been the Cy Young of 2025 when he signed that ball. Yeah, it's probably pretty tough writing on a ball, too. I've never signed a ball. Well, actually, I have signed a ball. I take that back. I've signed a ball for somebody. And it wasn't easy, but I did take my time. I've signed 2 balls. It wasn't, like, super hard. It's just you gotta, you know, take your time a little bit. Refractor, Ramirez. Swanson refractor. Sajc to 299. Gotta organize my sheet. Hold on. The Winter Wonderland mixer number 3. Gerald has the Cardinals. Congratulations on the wonderful Sajc Aqua rookie debut to 299. Aaron Judge, All-Star Game. Rafaela, Marcelo, Chase Lee, Refractor Rookie. Harrington Prism. Gunner, Night Terrors. What's up, Bill? Tigers going to trade Skubal. I think they're actually going to go for it this season, but they're awfully quiet right now, so if they're going to go for it, they need to make a couple of moves. They got to sign an offensive player. Angel Acuna, blue lava to 150. So I'm a little concerned that I'm not hearing anything about a big offensive move or even a pitcher. Blake Dunn to 175. On card, blue-green lava lamp parallel for John. I think the Dodgers rumor was just like put out there maybe by the Tigers so that it would light a fire under any potential other suitors. Like, dude, we cannot let the Dodgers get this guy. So if anybody was actually going to offer something more, they would do it. Marcelo Prism. Like, that would make sense if I was Skubal's agent. I would be like, we can up your value by about $50 to $100 million if we just put out a little rumor that the Dodgers are in on you. The Yankees, the Mets, the Cubs, you know, multiple teams probably don't want the Dodgers to get Skubal because that's just not fair. Anybody who could afford him. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they did make a move. But at the same time, my gut tells me they're gonna go for it this year. They're so close to making the World Series. And their payroll is middle of the league. So they can afford some players. And they've got a bunch of young talent too. So they've got a loaded farm system, one of the best farm systems in all of baseball, and they've got the best pitcher in baseball. Time to make a move. High number. You don't think the Tigers have the pitching, so they need to pay him to go that far? I'm struggling reading that comment, Shay. I don't think the Tigers have the pitching, so they need to pay him to go with that farm system taken coming up soon. Also, that's one sentence. I'm struggling with you, bud. Let me see if I understand. They don't have the pitching, so they need to pay him to go with that farm system. Yeah. Well, I mean, so you're saying, like, without Skubal, they don't have the pitching. I think that's very reasonable to assume. But they do have pretty dang good pitching when you include him. Jack Flaherty, Casey Mize, Reese Olson, and Holton. Tyler Holton. Tyler Holton's really good. Also, Jackson Jobe going to be back, and they're going to sign. They're going to have another. I would imagine they're going to sign another piece. Pitcher, if not another pitcher, then another hitter. So, like, who has, you know, there are maybe a couple of teams that have better pitching than Detroit, but top to bottom with those guys, like, yeah, you take the best pitcher in the league off of their starting pitching. Sure, it's not going to look as good. Not even close. Without him, yeah, it definitely doesn't look as good. I don't know if they're going to pay him. I would like them to pay him, whatever it takes. They need to do that, man. They need to pay somebody. They paid Javi. Ugh. I mean, he finally did okay last year. He made an all-star team, kind of unwarranted, and he was a valuable part of the team, but getting paid too much still for what he did, I think. But Javi definitely had a resurgent year. The offense is pretty good. Lefty-righty, situational guys all over the place. The pitching situational. The pitching is better than you think. Phillips, but yeah, you can always get better, and no, their pitching's not as good as the Dodgers or the Mariners. But outside of that, maybe the third best squad in the league. Naylor and Veen. There are others though, like Braves. And also, it just really depends on health. Pitching is so finicky with health. Dustin May. I wish it was just as easy as that. Like, yeah, they're... You know, they need to sign him because if not, their pitching's not good enough. This is true. We got a buyback stamp, Morris. And the Tigers, like, we're not a small market team. We're kind of like a mid to upper Detroit upper. Like, we support our teams. We go out to the games. When we have a good team, we like it's packed stadium all the time. So that's not an excuse. Like, oh, they're not a big enough market team. Baloney. We were setting records when we had... There's a refractory, Stremski. When we had that epic team with Miguel Cabrera, Verlander, Scherzer, like, we set attendance records throughout the league. So, like, when we have a team that's really good, full stadium, spending tons of money, TV rights, lots of, like, everything's there. Kiro to 99. It's just like, okay, owner, you gonna actually spend a couple bucks? You know, get us up into the top 5 payrolls in the league? You can. Or are you going to play the long game? Which is boring. Let's just keep Kiro to 99. Love these golds. Let's just hope Jace Young works out. Oh, God. Let's hope Trey Sweeney and Jace Young are him. Yeah, they've made some stupid choices with pitching the last couple years. Alex Cobb, Kenta Maeda. They're like spending $20 million on a guy who's like probably not that good instead of spending $40 million on a guy who's an elite stud. Give me one guy for $40 million over 2 guys for $20 million each, and then play around with the rest of the pitching. Take some gambles on, you know, cast-offs, veterans, and unproven guys. After that, you got to have 2 aces, at least 2. You got to have at least 2 aces. And what they did they were hoping Flaherty was going to be like ace number 2, but he's not. He's slightly above average. Cost to 99, and so is Mize. Both of those guys can have flashes of dominance and brilliance, but when it comes to the playoffs and you're playing the best offensive teams in the league, those guys just look kind of like good enough. But that's when you got to score runs, and our offense can't score runs. So the good enough pitcher and a mediocre offense doesn't get it done in the playoffs. You can win a series, but probably not going to make it to the World Series. A and G. On to the weird stuff. Are the handwritten numbers less desirable than the printed? No, I'd say they're more, actually. Hand-numbered stuff's quite desirable. Because it's not available in every release. It's pretty much... Heritage High Number and Ginter are the only releases that have hand-numbered stuff that I can think of. They're quite collectible. There's something cool about it. It's like an extra personal touch, and the added personal touch. Trey probably gonna be a solid player. Trey's we like to say he's a 4A player. He's like a replacement level player. He can play in the bigs, at least at this point. He's young enough where he can get it done, and he is a first round talent. So I like Trey Sweeney, but he's got to be like your 8th, 9th best hitter. He's a lefty, so that's really helpful. And he's got to improve on his defense a little bit. Like, he has room to improve. First round talent. And like, lefties don't grow on trees, so that's another solid thing. You just got to have a couple of these guys take the next step. Jace, Colt Keith, Trey Sweeney. And then the young bucks from AAA. McGonigal, Max Clark. But you need a veteran, and by this point, I mean, Riley Green's a veteran. And Torkelson, they're both veterans. McKinstry, Vierling, they're veterans. But I'm talking like a Bregman type veteran who's been there, won a World Series, knows how to have that composure and prepare for the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. All the tricks and because playoff baseball is about timely hitting and manufacturing runs. It's really about manufacturing runs. And not every game. You're going to have some games that are like you explode, not like normal baseball. You'll just kind of have an explosion game every once in a while. But for the most part, the team that wins is the team that can just eke out one run when it matters. We saw that time and time again. You see it all throughout the history of baseball. That's how you win the World Series and how you win a playoff game and how you win a playoff series. Be an autograph? Oh, yes, sir. Reggie Jackson auto. Awesome hit. Chris with the A's. Let's go. Everybody loves Reggie. You see? Everybody. Rick says, what are your thoughts on Fanatics Live Breakers conspiracies? There's no conspiracies. If you're working for Fanatics Live, there's no shenanigans. First of all, they vet you. Second of all, they keep an eye on you. Third of all, they want zero fraud or shadiness associated with their billion-dollar corporation. Otherwise, it all goes bye-bye. You can't have it. They have third-party auditors that make sure there's no nonsense with the boxes. Third-party auditors means not connected to the company, audits everything to make sure it's on the up and up. While it's nice to speculate and conspiracize about everything, it's tiresome and old. And just because you see hits coming from people who break millions of dollars in product, of course they're going to get hits. If they don't get hits, that's when you start going, what's going on here? Of course they're going to. They're opening millions of dollars of baseball cards and basketball and football and everything. Think about that. Next time you hear somebody who's like, the Breaker's getting all the stuff. How many millions of dollars did they spend this year? How many millions? Not just a million. Many millions. All day, every day, breaking product. Dude, these guys are spending like $5, $10, $50 million a year on product. They're going to get crazy hits. They're going to get one-to-ones. They're going to get debut patches. The one dude pulling a bunch of debut patches, fluke. Shouldn't have been like that. They shouldn't have all been in a case. That's a collation problem from Topps. It's unfortunate. Doesn't seem fair, but it's just a random collation fluke. Trust me, they don't want any hint of shadiness. They don't even want a sprinkle of a possibility. They don't care who pulls the cards. You know the little kid who pulled the Skeens card? That's better for them than their breakers pulling the Skeens card. Think about that. All the positive publicity they got from that little kid pulling the Skeens debut patch is worth way more to them from a publicity and business standpoint than one of their good old boys pulling it. While it's nice for YouTubers to make content about, and they get the clicks and they get the views, there's nothing to it. Buster Posey to 50. Man, we got 2 sweet autographs out of this box. I can tell you from my personal experience too. Anytime I pull a good card, I could rip boxes and cases and cases and cases and get nothing. Sad Stryker pulling nothing, spending thousands and thousands, and then I pull one good card finally. Oh, it's the biggest conspiracy on the face of the earth. It's so tiresome. It's obnoxious. Anybody who talks about it and brings it up, it's so obnoxious and tiresome. That's how I feel about it. It takes the joy away from opening cards when people talk like that. It's like, oh, wow, I finally got a good card, and everybody wants to like bring it down. Not everybody. A small select group of idiots. Ichiro of jealous idiots is what it is. And it sucks. It just takes the joy out of it. And I wish people would think about that. Who actually like the hobby and who are part of the hobby and like want to be part of a community and like, you know, good vibes, wish each other luck, like hope that your fellow collectors and pals, and hopefully they get good cards and you want to like tell them like, oh man, that's awesome. I'm glad for you. But it's the opposite. It's just like jealous little trolls that are like the loudest voices. But it's like that with everything. Negativity spreads way easier. It's like a weed growing in a garden. Like you plant a bunch of crops and then weeds grow up everywhere more than your crops, and then they choke out your crops. It's biblical, you know? Like it's tales old as time. Negativity breeds. There's an Arise. Scherzer and Rooks. Jim Rice, Ginterback. Cruz Chrome. Well, a couple nice autos from this box. I don't think we got anything numbered, though. There's Ellie. Good example. When you're ripping these boxes, you're going to get some hits. Why? It's super expensive. You watch. Out of this box, we'll get something good. Like, I hope. You should. Be pretty pissed if you don't. They don't give any kind of loaded anything to anybody. Guaranteed. Come on, baby. I got the crowd on the hook ready to go. Refractors. Ellie. Gio. Nick Enright. Rookie autograph. For the Guardians, Tim. Another dingler. We're pulling the dinglers today, aren't we? Oh, look at that. 1 of 199. Can you say eBay 1 of 1 class? For Camille. Nice pull, Camille. Alcantara to 299. Green Duvall to 99. Negative Mesa, Bieber, Wilson, and Horton. How about a couple of on-card autos from an archives box? Let me just top load these bad boys real quick. Enjoy the smooth jazz Christmas vibes. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Are you talking to me, Sid? Who did I talk down to? Pathetic little like complaining trolls? That constantly are complaining and whining and crying about something that's not true? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Back forward. I can do it. Okay. My finger on the trigger. Let's not refute a single thing. Because there really is no refutation. Two releases in a row with these silly packs that are way too hard to open. Yeah, this way's way better. Okay, the last box was pretty good. We got the last box of archives. Multiple numbered cards. Angel Acuna Punch Out. Dingler Rookie. Chandler Simpson Pink. Abel Pink. Ramirez Cyber Stats. The hot bee is my mustache. Thank you. I almost shaved it today. We're getting close. But I'm attached to it now. People just love it so much. I can't take that away from them. Judge Cyberstats. There's Kurtz. Walker to 99. Campbell. There's one numbered card. Who's got the Astros. David does. Altuve. Trey Turner. This set is Topps Archives. New release. Lots of new releases just came out in the last 2 weeks, so we're hitting them all up. It's a fun little blend, actually. Sasaki. That one's already got just a little bit punched, but not fully. Okay, fan favorites auto, Grant McCray. Heading to John on card. Gotta love that. I think, I don't know, it just feels like the autographs are a little bit better this year. In general, not like even the fan favorite autographs. Fan favorite autographs of the past were kind of weak. A lot of guys who, from the past that maybe you weren't familiar with unless you're from that hometown. Pink Sal Frelick. Veen Pink. There's Bobby, Cyberstats. Buster. Verlander. There's Frank Thomas to 149. Hammer and Hank, All-Star. 25-time All-Star. Wow. Quarter of a century worth of All-Star appearances. James Wood. How about another numbered card? At least. And another auto. There he is. Paul O'Neill. Cyberstats. Yankees for Chris. Anything else? Well, what did we get? We only got one numbered. No, two. We got two numbered cards out of that box. It's a lot less than the previous break. A couple less. So between 2 and 4, I think, is going to be like the average amount of numbered cards per Archives hobby box. I think this is probably the best, like, bang for your buck right now. What do you guys think? Best bang for your buck. I guess even from the last couple years. You could go back to 2024. So between 2024 and 2025, what product and release do you think is the best bang for your buck? Like, it can be retail, I guess, if you want to go that route. Because a lot of times it is retail. But this year seems like the retail hasn't quite been as good. Almost like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're just kind of tightening up, making it so people want to spend more money on hobby. Got a few nice boxes left. How do we want to do this? Let's go Chrome Update Hobby. We got another one of these. They upgrade from break number 1. Then we've got a Breaker's Delight box. And then a Cosmic. So we'll go this, then Cosmic, then the BD. $25 Bowman Blasters. Update Flagship Jumbo. That's a good call. That's a good call. If it's retail, I would say Fanatics Blasters. Yeah, but what release? Because there's 3 different... Actually, there's 3 different Fanatics Blasters. Series 1, Series 2, and Update. So what makes the Fanatics Blasters special is the number of hits, and it seemed like it wasn't as good this year for the Update Fanatics Blasters. Like, Update retail wasn't as good. It was those Update Jumbos, like Jay just said, that were really extra juicy. It's hit or miss on the Fanatic Splash. That's why I run everything through that spreadsheet, just to really break it down and see. And also, it depends on how many rookies. Like, if you have multiple good rookies you're chasing, then the Fanatic boxes are even better because, you know, you get just more dart throws at a tops border. You're looking at the amount of parallels per the dollar you get. Bowman Megas, says Billy. Fred says, Stryker, my friend hit the tops now. Nick Kurtz, MVP, inscription, base relic, foil fractor. Any idea what that might be worth? $725.95. $735.95. Somewhere in between there. No, I have no idea, Fred. No earthly clue what such a obscure, unique card would possibly be worth, but I can tell you how to find out. You got to find something, some kind of comp. So find another one, different kind of Nick Kurtz 101 from Topps Now, if you can find that. If you can't find that, find the same release that's like numbered to 5 or 10 or 25 or whatever. And then you can kind of like, okay, well, that's worth a couple hundred, so this one's got to be worth maybe twice that, 3 times that. You just got to try to find some kind of comp. Lugo negative. No reason flipperoo on Bubik. Oh, and a couple more no reason flipperoos. What's that all about? Keishel? Tolbert refractor? Oh, here we go. Does that mean there's something special in this box? Amador refractor? That's always my first instinct. Jackson Jobe Prism. Oh, there's a Kurtz back there. Take that. Kurtz base chrome rookie. Dolander True Prism. Not too bad. Keep your eye on Dolander. He's got a lot of upside. Duran. Blue Wave to 150. There's a lot going on in this box. Is that going to be a parallel autograph? Let's see. See if we see a little white. Yep. Parallel autograph. Angel Martinez to 199. Going to Tim. Keishel, Lindor, Mike Trout, Fortune 15. Jacob Wilson, Refractor. Dolander, Refractor. Cam Smith. Wonder why the flipperoos. How's that even happen? Like, they don't flip any cards around in this. They don't even flip the image variations around, I don't think. But how cool would that be to get a box that had like 4 image variations and they're all flipped around like that every time you came to one? Another image variation. There it is. Cosmic. We got Cosmic, then a Breaker's Delight, then an Autograph Baseball, and then on to the Christmas Bliss mixer, break number 4, where we up the ante even more. That's right, I even came up with a slogan for it. Rip City says Bowman draft pre-order on the 22nd. Nice. Did you guys hear they're converting that Topps, like the Topps rewards into Fanatics cash, fan cash? Do you like that or do you not like that? Like, you have a chance to use it up before they convert it. They gave people time, but I think I'd rather have fan cash. That money just turns right into money. Or, you know, like the credit turns right into... Okay, how do I word this? The credit that you can only use on Topps Now stuff turns into credit that you can use on anything on Fanatics. I like that way better. Because you can actually use it on boxes and stuff. And anything. Oh, I know it can. I'm well aware of my poetic ability. Here we go. Ben, hold on. Ben asks, where or who do I buy cards from? Because my closest card shop is like 45 minutes away. Topps.com, Fanatics.com, Blowout Cards, Steel City Collectibles, Dave and Adams. There's 5 places right there. That's all you need. Leo Jimenez to $1.99. Those are all reputable sources. You don't have to worry about any shenanigans. Marcelo. Dolander. There we go. Kobe Mayo, Stars in the Night. It's like every other box, maybe, for a Stars in the Night. Seems like you don't get one every box. Tougher insert. Not the hardest one in the world, but Marcelo Lightspeed. Pluto incoming. Oh. Louder refractor. Come on. There's a Kurtz. Okay. Let's keep it going. More. We want more. We want an autograph out of this box. We didn't get one out of our last box. It's seeming like 1 in 2.5 boxes, roughly, for an auto. Kristen Campbell, like 4 per case. There's 8 boxes per case. Maybe every other box on average. You know, you might go a couple without, but... Oh, these are my favorite. Ultraviolet Beam Parallel, and that's a color match for Jacob Wilson to 75. Green Space Dust Parallel. Yes, Chris. Such a cool card. That background is normally like a refractor finish, and they just put the parallel... well, they put it everywhere, but it's just kind of a sparkle finish around there, and you can barely see it, but it really pops in the middle. Love it. Jackson Jobe, Nick Kurtz, Extraterrestrial. White Hole. Shunk. Man, those look sweet. See, there's the normal one. Ben Rice. Nucleus. Rooker. Holiday Lightspeed. Ramirez Refractor. Just the best legends to ever play the game. Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Willie Mays. Marcelo, Campbell, Lindor Lightspeed. Kind of a dry box. Maybe like 1 per case dry box. And then you get the loaded box. That was the same way last year, by the way. Last year had 1 like super loaded box, 1 loaded box, like a dry box, and then everything else was kind of in between, I noticed. Go like this. We say we bring Reggie up there. And Buster. Buster's a fan favorite, man. Okay. Come on, Breaker's Delight. Be one of those juicy ones. Are the Plutos 101? I thought there was maybe 3 of them in the past. Refractors. Kyle Tucker. Ornelas Auto. Trey Sweeney to 299. Tigers hit. For Camille. Nice hit, Camille. Green Wagaman to 99. Another Ornelas to 99. And a Major League Minis, Bobby. These are tough. Very collectible. Michael, sweet hit. Very cool. So, this is much better than a Youthquake. Youthquakes weren't very collectible. These are much better. Dana Fitzgerald Del Castillo. Okay, we've got the ball to open still. I'll top load these, and then we'll open the ball. What Christmas movie does this remind you of? Home Alone? Lost in New York? Maybe? Oh yeah, every Christmas movie ever, maybe? It's a Tigers break. Die Hard. Polar Express. You watched Home Alone 1 and 2 last night? A little loud. Like the volume is fluctuates on every one of these songs. I gotta keep it in check. Who gets the mystery ball? Here it comes. Good luck. Get your guessing fingers ready. Come on, Otto. Where are you hiding? They're always hiding. Oh, man. Here it is. You ready? Wait a... I know that. I know that, Otto. Chat. Help me out. Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. Man, guess number one. That is an easy one. You got it. Trey Turner. Phillies hit for Bobby. Nice hit, Bobby. Okay, some of the hits. Nick Kurtz Extraterrestrial and Base. Got the Kobe Mayo Stars in the Night. Another Nick Kurtz rookie. Dolander Prism. Geometric. Wilson. Horton. Cruz Chrome. Wood. Geo Bieber. Doval to 99. Mesa Jr. Nettles Buyback. Lugo Negative. Alcantara to 299. Walker to 99. Frank Thomas to 149. Duran to 150. Enright Auto. Jimenez to 199. Koss to 99, Shunk Whitehole, Rooker Nucleus, Ornelas to 299, Wagaman to 99, Ornelas Autograph, Marcelo Prism, Sajasi to 299, Angel Acuna to 150, Blake Dunn to 175, Dylan Dingler to 199, Curo to 99, Martinez to 199, McCray Autograph, Paul O'Neill Autograph, Ultraviolet Beam, Jacob Wilson to 75, Buster Posey to 50. Reggie Jackson. Mini autograph. Major League Minis, Bobby Witt Jr. and Trace Sweeney to 299. All right, we've got a bit of a high roller here. The juiciest break of the day. Break number 4. It's called the Christmas Bliss Mixer. And we're adding an additional Breaker's Delight box and an additional Topps Chrome Cosmic box for your pleasure. Let's begin with a Breaker's Delight box. Let's get some cards up on the stage right away. We'll set the stage. We'll set the vibe. High end. Big hits coming right now. Good luck, break number 4. Ty Cobb, yeah, I wish. I wonder how many Ty Cobb autograph balls exist. Can't be that many. Pre-war autograph baseballs, can't be that many. Dylan Cruz refractor. I see a gold. We're starting out pretty good here. Dylan Cruz refractor and Kristen Campbell rookie geometric. Here's the gold. McCuster to 50 gold wave. I gotta sort my sheet. Hold on. There we go. All right, Twins. Camille's got the Twins. Nice. How about an image variation? Matt Shaw. It's the first time I've seen that one. Very cool. Nice hit. David. Dude. We didn't get it. There's no autograph out of this. There's no autos in here. I'm going to get another Breaker's Delight box. This is on me. Even though these are incredibly expensive, I'm going to try to get a hold of Topps and get this taken care of. Even though there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Let me write a note about this. I think I might need to keep these cards to return them, maybe. I've never had to do this with a box like this. I think you got to return these boxes. Do you got to return the box and the cards? No. It'll be fine. They better take care of me. Let me grab another box. This will just be a friggin' sweet bonus. Okay, anyway, we got the Matt Shaw image variation. Osuna to 199. Zach Veen to 250. Colton Gordon to 199. And some geometrics. But no autographs. I sure hope they send me another box. If they have them. If they don't have them, ruh-roh. Let's see what's in here. Better have some autos in here. Yeah, I have the video evidence, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I just hope they don't make me send those cards back. Alright, come on, this one. This one. Yeah, we actually have autos in here, I think. That's the first one. We've opened a lot of these boxes. First one that was like that. Brooks Lee, Wagaman, Rushing. There we go. Chase Petty. Refractor Auto to $4.99. And Osuna. And here comes a black. Black Harrison Bader to 10. And a negative rookie debut, Matt Shaw. Green Workman to 99. And Alcantara, McCuster, Grichuk. Well, that's one way to fill up the stage. That's a sweet Zach Veen color match, by the way. Kind of got overlooked. All right, what do we want to open next? Since we have multiple Cosmic boxes and multiple Update Hobby boxes, let's go Update. No, let's go Cosmic, then Update. First time seeing Cosmic. It's awesome. It's my favorite release of the year. If money was no object and I could just buy like a case to rip anything I wanted, probably be this. Although, you know, it would be nice to rip. Like, actually, I gotta wait and see. Like, there's a couple of releases that are yet to come out that might be better. Museum Collection with their new format, that might be a real fun case to rip. I'm sure it will be. And also 5 Star is going to be an incredible case to rip. You're going to get like a lot more base cards. There's a lot more cards to deal with. So like if you were to rip a whole case of this, you'd have a lot more base cards to deal with. But you'd be able to put together complete sets, and you'd be able to like make some decent money putting complete sets together. Just as like a base, you know, trying to get back. And then all of the parallels and the planetary pursuits and stellas and supernovas and all the oranges and blacks and reds that you're going to get. And it's not just about the autos, not to mention the high-end autos you're going to pull. 5 Star moving to a premium release. Very interesting indeed. Here we are. Cunha Extraterrestrial. The cards look really sweet. The designs on the inserts especially, very, very good. Like, the designs on this Cosmic release blow out of the water some of the inserts from, most of the inserts from Topps Chrome Basketball. Dustin Harris to 199. Keishel rookie. Jace Young, Ultraviolet. There's a Judge hiding in there. Zach Veen, Bobby Lightspeed. Imanaga Refractor. Ellie Extraterrestrial. And we got a Planetary Pursuit coming. Are you ready? Here it is. Come on, be a deep, deep space one. Oh, it looks like a different one. Is that a... Oh, it's this... Oh, it's Venus. We haven't seen a Venus yet. Marcelo Venus. Cool. That is a different one. Look at that. I thought it was the sun at first. But the sun looks way different. This has got more of a yellow vibe to it. These are so fun. What a great idea, whoever invented this. I wonder if they first invented this idea and then we're like, what if we have a whole release around a space theme? Boston for Graham. You don't like the baseline? I do like the base design. I think it would help. Dylan, have you seen it in person? Have you actually opened a box? If you haven't, you actually have to open it because a lot of these cards might not play. Like, I mean, this is such a sweet card in real life. Like, it probably looks pretty sweet through the camera too, but I think the base design looks a little bit better in person. Star Clusters, Griffey, Ichiro, and Rodriguez. But I could see not liking it. It is a little wild, a little funky, a little cartoony. Goldschmidt Green Space Dust to 75. For Anthony, congratulations on the nice numbered parallel green Space Dust. Ultraviolet James Wood. Going to Kurt. We got a free nuke out of this one. Bregman. Only guaranteed one. We got 2. Some of these boxes you get 2. Piazza launched. They made these less common this year. Like in years past, there were a couple of these die cuts that you would get all the time. They made these less common, which is good. They should. Bobby, Extraterrestrial. Marcelo. Lightspeed PCA. Refractor Marcelo. star clusters. We haven't gotten an auto in a while. Out of the Cosmic, I don't think we've gotten one today. We're due. We got another box coming up later in this break. I bet you we'll get one out of there. Looks busy. Yeah, it's definitely busy. Pre-order for museum. They had a pre-order for the Montgomery Club. I'm part of the Montgomery Club, which anybody can join. And I mean, obviously, you still have to pay for it, but they had a pre-order for one box is all you could get. I got one box. But I don't think they've had one available to the public yet, and I don't know if they are going to. Like, you got to get some kind of perk for paying to be a part of the Montgomery Club. You used to get so much more stuff, man. They limited the amount of stuff you get now. You used to be able to get all early access to, like, all the Sapphire stuff. You'd even get I think you used to get a free, I can't remember, was that a free Brooklyn collection, or maybe you still had to pay for it, but it was a little bit cheaper. Like, the Brooklyn collection boxes are really good every year. That's actually one of the best bang. Like, I don't know about bang for the buck, but it's like a good, it's a good value. I say that. Because usually when I'm talking bang for the buck, it's like you get a lot of packs to rip too. I consider that part of the good bang for the buck, meaning like you get a good amount of autos for the $1, autos and parallels for the $1, and then like a bunch of packs to rip, so it kind of, you know, takes some time to rip the stuff. That's part of it. Most people, like a normal person that's ripping, they don't really want to just rip one pack. But Brooklyn collection is one pack. But you get like 2 autos, couple of numbered cards, thick quality card stock, limited production. It kind of checks a lot of boxes, and it's not going to cost you like an arm and a leg. The new configuration of museum collection, it used to be 4 boxes, 4 mini boxes. Each box you get like a relic or an auto. Now it's just one box. And it's like a I guess it's kind of like a Breaker's Delight box, or maybe like a tier 1 box or a 5-star box, where it's just kind of a bunch of hits. Hits, parallels, base cards. You probably get like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I just remember seeing that they changed the format. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more affordable. Like, museum collection is almost any year, the very minimum is like $500 for a museum collection box. And last year's is, I think, $700. So it's an expensive release. And it'll probably be cheaper this year, because they're saving a lot on packaging. At the very least, they're saving on packaging. Brooklyn collection is being skipped this year. That's a bummer. That's one of the, like, they're taking away, once again, with the Brooklyn, or with the Montgomery Club, taking away reasons to even be part of it. However, it's always going to be worth it for me, because I want to be able to have access, early access to stuff. And that's kind of the perk. At least you'll be able to get a box of Sapphire, certain ones, not all of them. At least you'll be able to buy a box. At least you'll be able to buy a box of some of this exclusive stuff. You get your Montgomery Club complete set. That's always collectible. We got another real one. Vivas. I think it costs like $200 a year to join that. Probably not worth it for a normal collector, but if you are me, then I guess it's worth it. Horton to 76 for David. Scooble Hollow. There's Bobby, perfect 10. Sanchez. Simon. I know, that was a tough one to see, that auto. They're pretty tough to spot out of this release this year. The real ones. But I mean, they always are a little bit, but I'm finding them extra difficult this year to spot. Nick Kurtz, rookie performers. If anybody hasn't hit the like button yet, make sure you do. Where are we at? I see 262. We need to do a little better. Let's get up to 300. McKinstry Bicentennial to 200. Clay Holmes to 150. Oh man, Mount Trashmore. Poor Mount Trashmore. Yeah, this does fit A and G. Now is when we get a Dino Relic. Actually, we might be due for like a rip card or something. I'm almost out of A and G, by the way. It's going to be one of the last rips of A and G this year. I think I got maybe one box left, and then a couple of the Mitchell and Ness. Nick Kurtz, rookie auto to 50. Okay. Come on. We haven't gotten the Nick Kurtz. We did hit the Roadrunner, Ken. We finally got him. I don't know if you were here the other day. Game used Shaunawell. Going to Nick. Black Border Bogarts. Filigree Sutter. Skeens Chrome. I think that was a Kurtz. Base Kurtz. chrome Mookie. Trout. Silver foil Mookie. Grouse. Bergman. Wes Bergman. Guess we can randomize that. Here's a Hank. Mel Ott Ginterback. That's a good Kurtz. Silver foil. Another filigree. Schmidt. The Pacific football fish. The dangling lure. Gross. I've never heard of the football fish before. Doesn't it kind of just look like someone snapped her pic when she was like walking out of a restaurant or something? And she just like, I don't know. Ichiro Chrome. That's about it. Like a paparazzi. She just like. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. It looks like an anglerfish. It's probably like a species of an anglerfish. Call it a sacrefish in England. Topps Chrome update. Will we ever hit a debut patch? Absolutely nothing available in Sicily. Maybe you should be an importer. That's always my first thought, because I hear that a lot from people. People all over the world actually come in, watch the videos, watch the streams. And there's always people from other countries, mostly Europe and like Australia, New Zealand. Heard a little bit of from like Philippines and mostly Europe. And they're always like, we can't get anything. My first thought is, you gotta become an importer somehow. Be the guy then. I don't know how, but maybe there's a big opportunity. Like, I bet you Topps is wanting people to do that. I don't know if there's the market, though. That's one thing you'd have to figure out. Is there the market, even if you got some? Like, if you want to open up a card shop or something. You'd probably have to specialize in soccer cards, but you can get soccer stuff, start there, and then get a little allocation of all the different stuff. I bet you could get... bet you they would love it for someone to take the leap and just be like, okay, I'm the guy then. That's what I did. That's how I'm here right now doing this. I was like, I think I should be the guy. And then I became the guy. Anybody can do it. You can do it. And everybody watching. You want to be the guy? Then be the guy. Here we go. Hassel refractor. Not bad. True Hassel refractor. James Wood debut. Bobby with a $10 super chat. Appreciate that, man. Merry Christmas and thanks for all the pulls. My boy will love the signed ball. Ah, that's amazing. Hassel and Veen. Oh, yeah. That's a banger. Radiating rookies, Luke Keishel, 13 of 25. Monstrosity for Camille. Let's go. Oh my, dude, that is a sweet card. That's a hot B. Nice. Fred says, I'm actually leaving to the Dominican Republic tomorrow morning. Wonder if there's any shops down there. Never checked. There should be. If there's not, that seems like that would be a place where, I mean, Dominican Republic, baseball is huge. Ben Rice. But I bet you there's not, man. Angel Acuna. Drake Baldwin refractor. Tyler Rogers to $2.99. Kyle Tucker, Fortune 15. Another Drake Baldwin debut. Mick Abel, Matt Olson All-Star Game. Keishel, Night Terrors Devers. Mick Abel refractor. Nick Kurtz rookie. And a purple Clay Holmes to $2.50. Time for some more. Oh, we got another, just a Danny Jansen back there. Time for some more card shells. Load up on your supplies, guys. Cardshells.com. Use the code Stryker25 for a discount. I just had to order some today. Got some of those top loaders. I go through a lot. I've gone through a ton of top loaders this week. Dude, I've like ran out of every supply, and I am really good about keeping everything in stock. But we did the 7-hour break. Not to mention, geez, we did like 7 break. We've done so many breaks. So many releases. A&G, Topps Chrome Update, Topps Cosmic, Heritage High Number, Topps Archives, and Topps Chrome Basketball all have come out in the last short amount of time. I think we're just going to go like that. All right. Wait. We got to get a pic of this. Bunch of lids here on the Vegas Strip are still sitting on hobby boxes. Yeah, lids, but yeah, lids definitely has some stuff available. I've never gotten a hobby box at lids, but I've heard things. Just pulled a Cooper Flag Pulsar refractor out of a chrome hanger. Sweet. That is a nice hit, man. I'm debating still. I'm going to wait until my value sheet's done, but I'm going to buy some retail to rip some more. I have some. Tomorrow, maybe, if I have time, maybe Sunday, I'm going to come out with that value sheet and do some retail ripping for the Topps Chrome basketball stuff. See where, if anywhere, is the value on that stuff. I like those hangers though. Bobby, have you ripped much other like format? Much of any other format of retail, or is that about it? Like, did you do any of the blasters or megas? Because the megas seem pretty loaded, dude, with the X-Fractors and stuff. They're more expensive, but you know how it is. The more you got to pay, usually the better it is. You got 2024 Chrome Hobby from Lids for $180. Recently, or back when they were first released? Because that's a ridiculous price for, like, ridiculously good if you just got it. I highly doubt that you did, but you have, and you get the most out of the megas. Gotcha. That's what it felt like to me, too. I will get a Cooper parallel. If it's the last thing I do, I will pull one out of a pack. And it will be OC, and I will be mad about it. Isn't that always the way? You chase and chase and chase, and you finally get it, and it's OC. It's got scratches on it or something. I feel like giving up. James Wood. We've gotten one of those James Woods in almost every... Oh, yeah. Victor. Now that is an autograph. Tigers Victor Martinez. Love that hit. Jeffrey. Winter Bliss. Yours was OC? No! Oh, man. Doesn't that make you just want to strangle whoever's in charge of quality control? Go to their... tell you what I want to do. It's not good. Greg Maddux to 149. Cooper patented insert? What's that? Tough, like one of those real tough inserts? Trout? Ohtani? Stanton? Green Ramirez? Trey Turner. You pulled a Cooper refractor and it was OC. If there's one card that they should get right, it's that. Rafael Furcal. Cyber stats for Michael. Both of these autos look nice. This Victor reminds me of a Brooklyn Collection one. They had this design in Brooklyn Collection one year. It was a thicker cardstock though, but nice. Both nice looking on-card autos. Specifically with low numbered stuff, you think they would hold it to a higher standard. Yeah, but it's like I always say, man. It's the same thing, you know, when people are like going down the conspiracy road. It's the same thing with centering and everything, really. Out the door, next. Out the door, next. Like that's the mindset you got to have when you're in this game, in the production game. Get it out of the warehouse. We need room for the next thing. The next thing's already coming down the freaking assembly line. Like, we don't got time to mess around with giving people special boxes or even taking care of the quality control. You can't stop the assembly line. Just like in the car assembly line, you know, you stop that assembly line and you are a pariah. Like, everybody hates you if you do that. Keep it moving. I imagine it's the same way for cards. You can't stop. Like, but wait! All the cards are OC. They're just like, what part about out the door don't you understand? Oh, a rare SSP insert. Cool. Do we want... See, Jenks has got a good point. Do we want them all perfect, though? No, we don't. We want them to be good quality so that we at least have a good shot at getting a perfect one. But we want everybody else to get the ones that aren't perfect, and we want the perfect ones because they're worth way more collectible. That's the paradox, isn't it? Another Breaker's Delight box. Prince, yeah, that's a sick hit. I guess as long as they're not horribly OC. As long as they're like 9s, we could tolerate it. But don't do the combo of OC and scratches. That's too much. Kristen Campbell Refractor, Osuna Refractor, Ramirez Refractor, Jordan 1990 Geometric, and Carson McCusker to 150. Twins autograph for Camille. Oh my goodness, Camille. You're hitting. Caleb Durbin to 299. That's a good hit. Very nice. Kurt with the Durbin. And we're not done yet. There's more in here. Watch. We got more coming. Oh, yeah. Negative Nick Kurtz. I didn't even know that was coming. But it did. And it's here. And it's going to Kurt as well. But we're not done yet. Radiating Rookies. Ah! That's the one. Oh, that's a huge hit. Huge hit for Kurt. Kurt got the Kurtz. Whoa. Oh, mama. Oh, it's glorious. Couple of Geos and a James Wood Geo. See what I mean about these Breaker's Delight boxes? When it rains, it pours. And when it's a desert, you die from dehydration. Multiple hobbies. Multiple hobbies. Jeez, even this James Wood is a big card. And the Kurtz negative. And the Durbin auto is a beaut as well. How does one of those boxes run? How much? More than you want to know. You don't want to know. They're very expensive. Roughly $1 million. Give or take. Let's put the Kurtzes next to each other, because that is just glorious. I don't even know what to... We got so much good stuff. Heck of a front row. For call, gotta cover you up. Even the Matt Shaw image variation. Unbelievable. And we've got a lot more to go to. 3 juicy boxes. Well, let's do this then. How about this? Last sale for the Kurtz was $280 for the Radiating Rookies, or for that one. That is a huge card. Howdy, Ignacio. I mean, this release... What day? 10th? Just look on eBay. I'll look on eBay. Why not? It's a big card. We'll look them up. I'd spend that on it. $325 to $400 is the going rate. Asking price. It's always tough on raw cards. $300 is the last sale on that card. A couple of them for $300. Most of them for $300 that have sold raw. So that means it's about a $1,000 card gemmed up. See, like, it's really tough with raw cards, because if you just look at one, you go, "Oh, that's the last sale." Is it OC? Does it have scratches? Is there a ding in it? Raw cards are tough, and there's no graded ones, so we can't really judge it. But you can get an idea, at least, like a range. We got multiple sales to go by now. There's been enough time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like five of them, 6 of them maybe that have sold. So it's definitely not a common card. And they're asking for $325 to $500 for the going price if you wanted to buy one right now. There's 2 different things you gotta look up. There's the sale price of what it sold for, and then there's the asking price. You can't just go with the sale price. Say you want to buy it right now, and the least price you can buy it for is whatever. Like, let's say it's like $500 or whatever. Like, well, that's the price if you want to buy it right now. Or you can just wait. Maybe you can find it for an auction, get it a little cheaper if you're lucky, because that's usually what happens. Like, when one gets auctioned off, usually they sell for a little bit less than if a buy it now price. Because everybody wants a deal. And they go, well, I could just buy it raw for, let's say, $300. So they go, all right, I'll spend $275. Everybody wants a deal. But I've been in the position before, and maybe you have too, where there's a card you really want. And if it's a card you really want, maybe it's a parallel, like something you've been chasing. Maybe you're chasing a rainbow, and you need like the orange. Or you, like for me, I was chasing a rainbow of like Jackson Merrill Cosmic parallels, rookie parallels. And some of those parallels were just, there's only a couple of them, you know, if any, especially in a PSA 10. And they're not going down on the price. So you might have seen one that sold for whatever price, but now they want more. So it's actually you know, what price do you use to determine what it's worth? There's what it's worth, and then there's what do I got to pay for it if I want to buy it. Chaparro, too many of his autos in this release. Kurt hitting like crazy, brother. Truzac Veen, McCreevy, Cam Smith, Fulford. Anybody ever run into that? That's a nice Night Terrors. Yeah, 266. Someone snagged it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all like, but is that one OC? Yes. You see, that's why you can't just, you got to have as much information as possible when you're trying to figure out prices for this stuff. And with the rare ones, maybe there's only one or two or a handful that have sold, and maybe they all have something a little wrong with them. So when they finally do get a PSA 10, you know, it's going to take months for that stuff to get graded. When one finally does come up, I bet you it's going to hold a serious premium. Juniors back to back. Nice Jacob Wilson too. Rookie debut to 199. Kurt. Baldwin. Kim. Baldwin. Scooble. Clark Refractor. Keishel Alcantara to 150. True Blue. I think that's a good buy-in price for that card. That is a monster of a card. The Kurtz. Like, I'm looking at them right now like, Because if you look at, so there's one going, like, they're asking $399 for one of those, and there's 40 watchers. That's a lot of watchers. That's another way, like on eBay, if you're wondering, like, if you're in the market to buy a card and you're wondering, should I buy it for this price? Look at how many watchers there are. You can tell if it's a decent price and a decent condition. That's a combo. Price and condition combination of how many watchers there are. So there's 40 watchers. That's a lot of watchers. Usually when you get to around 40 watchers, it's going to get gobbled up. There's another one for $349. It's got 29 watchers. So, like, which one was listed first, all that kind of stuff. But I use that, how many watchers are there, all the time when I'm considering on if I'm going to buy something. The more watchers, the more likely I am to grab it. Because that means there's 40 people that are, like, considering pouncing on that card right now. And at any second, it could be gone. Another Cosmic box. Autograph in this box? I think so. We got to 300 likes, too. Thank you, everybody. You're starting to like Night Terrors. It's a cool set. It'd be a somewhat affordable set to put together, and it's got a pretty good checklist, too. The Chrome one's real good. The only problem is you got Night Terrors in Update and Chrome Update. So it does water it down a little bit when you have Chrome with the same thing as Update. Stackhouse says, I think as the seller can inflate the watchers by refreshing the link. Do you sell on eBay, Stackhouse? Pujols auto inbound. Well, sure, you can watch for a variety of reasons. Yeah. I'm just saying, is what I'm saying making sense? Do you know what I'm saying, at least? Like, of course you can watch for a lot of reasons. Why would you watch, though? I'm an eBay expert. I've been selling things on eBay since 2004. 100% positive feedback. I've been buying and selling on eBay for longer than some of you have been alive. I know a lot about eBay sales, buying and selling, everything about it. Advertising, watching, thousands and thousands and thousands of sales and positive reviews. So you can take what I'm saying or you can leave it. William says, I used to watch cards just for updated comps of cards I've already owned. Sure. But what I'm saying is, like, a couple of people might do that, but 40 is a big number for watchers. That's all. It's a lot. Go type in a card that you want to buy and see how many people are watching it. If you got that many, that's a lot. Like, you scroll down this list and there's like 15 watching one of them, none watching another one with a bad picture. Probably why. 10 watching another one. 42 watching a different one. It's a lot of watchers. There's an auction going on right now, and it's showing like no people watching it. Like, yes, there is a lot of reasons to watch a card. But like, if it's just like a whatever card, there's not going to be that many people watching it. My mistake, thought we were talking about Craigslist. Gold Interstellar to 50. Alcantara to 50. Cubs hit. David. Haven't gotten one of those in a while. Are we going to get the auto out of here? Well, we pulled right to this, so we might as well check that out too. Alcantara to Alcantara. Okay. Another one. This is weird. Let's keep moving. Churio Lightspeed. And Vladdy the Sun. Yes. Yes. Jonathan. Well, we're getting way up there on the stage. Running out of room. Cam Smith. What's the best price? What's the best hobby box for the price for tops, bro? Oh boy. Will Warren. Refractor. Marcelo Ultraviolet. Matt Shaw rookie. Come on, give us an auto out of this box. Just do it. Just give it to us. What color parallel looks nicest in hand? Out of this, if you're talking about this release, the red flare looks really awesome. But man, that gold Interstellar looks really cool too. It's really between the orange, gold, and red. Black Eclipse looks pretty cool, but the other ones pop more. Oh boy, we did get an auto. It's a launched into orbit. Mike Piazza. Mets hit for Justin. Those are cool looking, aren't they? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we are just jammed up here, and we got another box to open too, and we're not even through this. Come on, more. We want more. Just a little bit more. Come on, one more parallel at least. Numbered parallel. Oh, that Otani launched will play. Dylan Cruz Ultraviolet. Refractor Jackson Holiday. Jackson Jobe Rookie Nucleus. Kobe Mayo rookie extraterrestrial. Breakers Delight box. Then an autographed baseball. There's still more coming, folks. Stay tuned. Just got to top load a couple of these. Butter Tart says, in general, all aces, all kings are the nicest looking insert so far this year. Yeah, those are amazing. Let's get the Interstellar over here. You just bought 10,000 Bowman prospects? Good Lord, Chatty. This sounds like a lot of work, brother. Refractors. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. And that's the good one. Nick Kurtz in a 1990 geometric. One after another. Going to Kurt. Trey Sweeney's are coming out as well. True Blue Trey Sweeney to 150. Tigers hit for Jeffrey. Zach DeZenzo to 250 for PJ. Carlos Correa to 99. Christian Koss to 199. And a black. Ryan Gusto. 8 of 10. PJ back to back. Osuna, Dolander, Elko. And the Under Apps baseball. Did you get that on eBay, Chatty? Big old lot. One way to do it. There's all kinds of ways to make money in this hobby. Really what it comes down to is you got to be willing to work harder than the next guy. Put in more time, work harder. And if you're willing to do that, if you have the time to do it, you can make money. If that's what you want to do. Steel City, what's up, brother? Just in time. Getting ready to open an Under Wraps. Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, man, we got a big old stack. Okay, clear off the stage. Make a little room. Open and under wraps baseball. That's what we're doing. It was an Escalade full of cards. Local dude in Minneapolis. He was buying into breaks. And wife hit the brakes. Here it is. Good luck. Get ready. We got to figure out who this is without cheating, without looking at the thing. No looking. PJ with the $1.99. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. Leon coming in with a 55-month membership. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you, Leon. We got a special ball. Guys, this is a special, something special. Where's that auto? I saw it somewhere, I thought. There she is. It's an easy one. It's an easy one. It's a special ball. What are these? These are tough pulls. Nolan Ryan, nope. Merry Christmas, PJ. There we go. You guys got it. It's Marcelo with like a commemorative Boston ball. Very cool for Graham. Specialty ball autograph, they call this. The threads are blue and red. Boston ball. Gnarly hit. They should say on there like that it's a special ball, I guess, but whatever, you can figure it out by looking at it. Write that down real quick. That ball is going to Graham. And we've got a bunch of hits to check out. Are you ready? Here's a mountain. Jackson Jobe. Nucleus. Alcantara to 150. Alcantara to 150. Matt Shaw, negative. Chase Petty to 499. Workman to 99. Gordon to 199. Goldschmidt to 75. Osuna to 199. Veen to 250. Holmes to 150. McKinstry to 200. Horton to 76. McCuster to 150. May to 99. Maddox to 149. James Wood. Ramirez to 99. We gotta random that off. Nolan Shawnoel, game used memorabilia. Clay Holmes to 250. Kurtz. Rogers to 299. Baldwin refractor. Wood Hassel refractor. Vivas Real One Auto. Harris to 199. Osuna Holiday refractor. Ultraviolet Wood and Nick Kurtz. Skubal Hollow. Schmidt, Filigree, Kurtz, Foil, Campbell, Kurtz, McCuster, Alcantara, Grichuk, Freeman, Rave, Amador, Jansen, Launched Piazza. Marcelo Refractor, Bregman Nucleus, and Bliss, Launched Otani, Osuna, Dolander, Elko, Bednar, Chang, Alvarez, Wilson to 199. The Sun, Vladdy. McCuster to 50. Bader to 10. Marcelo, Venus. Chaparro, autograph. Alcantara to 50. Image variation, Matt Shaw, Victor Martinez autograph. Caleb Durbin auto, purple speckle to 299. For call, James Wood geometric, Correa to 99, Costa 199, DeZenzo to 250. Mike Piazza launched into orbit autograph. Gusto to 10, Sweeney to 150, Kurtz negative, Keishel to 25, radiating rookies autograph, and the Nick Kurtz radiating rookie. Very nice hits. Let's random this gentleman off. His name is Wes Bergman, a reality show star. I'm going to grab the names. We're going to go like that. Grab all the names. Put them in the randomizer. Whoever's on top at the end gets the card. We're going to call it Bergman and roll the dice. 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Troy, congratulations. Bergman is heading your way. Team did you have, Troy? You had... For some reason... Oh, you had the D-backs. Well, I won't see everybody for a little while. So, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time with your friends and family. And we'll probably be back at it on Friday, I'm imagining. And heck, who knows? Who knows what might happen between now and then? Maybe I'll see you. Maybe I won't. But thanks for joining me.